nice. I asked for them 6 months ago.
Great, though.
6 months ago.
Amazing. I wish we could get those.
So we don't have headsets. We're just gonna go as what we
That's
get.
fine.
All
Listen,
right.
I got some numbers here.
You got some stats.
Got some stats.
Let's see. I got.
Our roster.
You got their roster.
Yeah, a little bit of it.
I got our roster.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, the more you prepare, the worse you do. That's
Exactly.
what I always say.
We're just here talking.
Just gonna have
to
some
you.
fun.
We're hanging
Let me
out.
get
and
my
talking.
legs under here.
That's all.
I found my phone. That's all I care about.
Exactly.
Hey, do you understand this thing here? The only thing I think that's an improvement is this thing with 6 number of previous full-time terms. You only need 6 in a 2.0 to play a sport. Did you
that
get
would
this?
be big, yeah.
This is proposed eligibility.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. So the only one Fielding didn't like, though, there was a bad one in here. That the delay one on the next page. When you flip back over, like the delayed, like if you take a break or something.
Why, they're not
no, I
doing
know
it?
where the break. Whatever. There's a bad one.
Used to
with
be
the
an
break.
18-month thing.
Yeah, but like that is not.
They're doing away with it.
Yeah, it's something like that. Like or it's
Yeah,
only
but
like
if you got
military.
how many? Well, the military. No, what they did with that is they just went to churches and missions,
Yeah,
missions
so, yeah,
and
yeah.
they don't military. They don't
Yeah.
accept. Yeah, but I don't think you get that many kids doing that. You know.
So the
He's got, the guy up top there, Ryan, is going to
Yeah.
probably wave to
All
us
right.
if we're good. We're on.
All
I
right.
don't know.
the taller official on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Played for me at Suffolk for 4 years.
did he really?
1,000 point scorer, 1,000-point rebounder. We
What's his
recruited him
name?
out of Quincy.
What's his
Matt
name?
Pevjonovich.
Pevjonovich.
BC High kid.
His
Good
father
kid.
used to own the restaurants.
It wasn't his father.
His uncle or something.
Maybe his uncle. There's a lot of them, but his father wasn't a.
I coached one of them in football. Stevie. He's a
Okay.
cop now. He's a,
Okay.
Quincy cop.
I think it's his uncle. Got hit by
Okay.
a car on the bridge a few years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's his
something
uncle.
Like that. Oh, really? Okay. But he owned
he
a couple of restaurants on Quincy
Okay.
Point.
Yeah, Pep was a great player for us. So I'll break his balls on this a little bit. So is this going live or are they just recording
I
it?
think they're gonna. I don't know. We could be live. I know the hockey game. They're gonna edit it.
Oh, good.
So
Oh,
they
even
may
better.
do that. but
Good,
it'll
that's
be
even
live,
better. Even better.
Ryan, can you hear us up there? I don't know, Ryan. He's trying
no.
to get the stream on.
I gotcha.
This could be one of those clusters that we don't know
Who
if we're on
cares?
or
Hey,
not.
listen,
You know what I mean?
Jack, I was coming to this game anyway.
All right,
So
that's
this
good.
is like even a because my in-laws are here. So it's even a better excuse to get out of the house. Whether there's flies or not, I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I'm
Try to
out.
keep the fucks down.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, we're
too.
probably on now. I hope it's on.
Are we on?
Are we on, Ryan? Can you hear us? Can you hear? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us with this, or can you wave if we're on? We're good. Okay, we're good. We're on. Are they going to edit this, Ryan, or is this going to be live?
It'd be funny if it was live right now.
Ryan, can you hear me? Ryan, are they going to edit this and?
I know the guy pretty well. He's a good guy, though, Joe.
Hey, you only get 2 times out of your seat and you're out of here.
I'm already out.
Oh, okay, all right. This could be ugly.
I don't know, though. You guys are pretty good.
We didn't play well the other night at your place. Your kids were
No.
scrappy.
Well, we played hard, but, yeah, but it was a trap game for you guys.
Was that,
Coming in there before, you see us before you play these guys. It's a joke.
Okay, Ryan, Ryan, can you hear me up there, buddy? Ryan? Hey, Ryan. All right.
Hey, Ryan.
All right, we'll wait. Ryan, we good? Can you hear us? Can you hear? If you can hear us, can you just raise your hand and say yes? Both of us?
We'll take that as a yes. Apparently it's on.
Okay, Ryan, we're just going to start, okay? Well, we'd like to welcome everybody this afternoon. I think if we're on here at Eastern Nazarene College Gymnasium, this is Jack Raymond, the athletic director at Quincy College. As today, the Quincy Granite will face off against the number 3 team in the country, Northern Essex Community College. I'm very happy to be with me today, the guru, I call, of New England basketball, Adam Nelson, also in his part-time job as the athletic director at Mass Bay Community College. Adam, welcome, and we're going to have some fun watching this game. Should be a good matchup, and I think it's a couple of the teams that have really done well in our league.
Yeah, Jack, thanks for having me. I don't know if we're going to be if they're going to hear us over these announcements, but we're going to roll
all right.
anyway.
That's all right. We'll just go and let the kids play and
Absolutely.
try to make some comments as we go.
We'll talk
so.
basketball for a little bit here. Hopefully
All
have a little fun doing it
All right.
as we get to the starting lineups here.
This team, Adam, ranked number 3 in the country. Quite a feat. And, as I look around the league, they had a lot of players on the team. I mean, obviously they built a good program up there in Northern Essex.
Yeah, they've done a good job. Like you said, Jack, number 3 in the country right now. They're 25-1. They're 20-0 in the region. They're on a 21-game winning streak. They're pretty good. And you'll see tonight, they're really deep. They'll play 12, 13, 14 guys. It's in our region, it's really deep. So
Right.
be a good team to watch.
We played them earlier in the year. It was a second game, I think. It was a tight game. I think 3 or 4 points. Our kids have played well at Quincy, and we're hoping that they'll do a nice job tonight. And got a couple of guys banged up, but I think we're ready to play. So,
yeah, like you said though, but Quincy's had a really good year as well. 17-2 in the region.
Right, yeah.
8 in a row. So it's going to be a heck of a game tonight.
Right, yeah. Well, it's a beautiful day on Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl. Why not watch a great game of basketball here in here in Quincy. You know, we're really excited about being partners here down at Eastern Nazarene. You know, they've been very good to us as far as using their facilities, which is, you know, and it's a great facility. We want to thank Brad and everybody. So we've had a good relationship with them. So it's exciting for our program.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to play, Jack. They've done a nice job with the bleacher backs behind us. And, you know, as far as basketball facilities in Region 21 go, it's a great place to play. And it's nice to be able to host a visitor here. And
yeah, I mean, they're busy with their sports, but they fit us in, and we adjust a few times, but we go. But we're ready to play. And obviously, Northern Essex is in the dark blue, Quincy in their new uniforms.
Beautiful new uniforms. They look like brand new Jordan uniforms.
There they go.
Jack.
Well,
Quincy College
you know,
just stepped it up here.
Nothing but the best. But here we go. All right.
Physical early inside.
Getting physical. We'll see how they let them play or see what it goes.
Two pretty big athletic teams getting after here, too. I think, you know, already they're letting them play inside a little bit.
Yeah, both teams with good size. I mean, we're missing our center tonight with a little bit of a problem, but the kids have played well, filling in, you know. So
yeah.
Looks like they're going to let them play, and should be a good night.
And I got to say, it's a great officiating crew here tonight.
Well,
Brian Gleason, a veteran, DeMar Torres, young guy, and then Matt Pepjonovich bringing up the rear here.
Right.
Matt's a former 1,000-point scorer, 1,000-point rebounder at Suffolk, Quincy native. So really good crew here tonight.
That's a great thing.
Both teams playing man early here. Cold start both ways.
Yeah, that's what happens. Elton Fonseca is a second-year player. Played at Massasoit a few years ago, then come back and he's
good take.
He's a big body, likes to go to the basket, and he's done a great job for us this year. You know, so we're
And I think the one thing both teams are seeing tonight, they're not used to seeing teams as big as they are.
Right,
a lot of teams in this region are undersized.
Yeah, right.
So both these teams are getting to the basket and getting hit pretty good. Good fight for the ball.
Yeah.
This is Reynoso with the ball. He's their leading scorer. Ooh, good take. So he said that's Luis Reynoso. Just went to the basket, got fouled. Leading scorer at Northern Essex. He's at 19 and a half points a game.
Really? Yeah.
In a lot of people's minds, has the chance to be a player of the year in the region.
Yeah.
I know Quincy's got a candidate too in Fonseca. But Reynoso is really hard to guard. Plays inside, plays outside. Very smooth.
Right.
Thursday night at Mass Bay, he had a thunder dunk on the break.
Oh, did he?
Or Tuesday night, yeah, he can play.
We've seen a lot of them this year. I mean, you know, the kids have they all get their highlight films, you know.
They do.
And that's what you see. So it's there's Fonseca again.
Northern Essex off to the races. Again, physical game inside. No one's making anything. There we go. That's Reynoso.
Can't leave him out there.
Exactly. You can't, and he's hard to guard.
Cover him.
Exactly. He's hard. He said he'll make shots from there.
Right.
He'll take you into the post and score. He's really tough. Good pressure here by Northern Essex.
Yeah.
Physical so far. Fun to watch.
Right.
It's good old school basketball. Derek Williams on the line.
Yeah, Derek's been a great player for us for 2 years out of Rockland High School.
Yeah.
Done a great job for us as a point guard leader.
inside to Reynosa now. Same thing, good post move. Oh, he's a big, strong kid inside. That's what we just said, right? He made a three, now attacks inside. Yeah. He is really, really hard to guard.
All right, 7-2 lead for Northern Essex is got to try to get the Granite back in this game a little bit here. See if we can.
Northern Essex still in man. Tough shot from the corner. Good fight for the loose ball.
Tony Palavra playing for us his second year out of Lynn. Yeah. Played up at Lynn Classical High School, up on the North Shore. Coming down, done a nice job for us. We got.
He's good. I love watching him play. He's a smooth shooter. I like watching his stroke. He can shoot the ball. And Reynosa, how are you going to guard him? You got to send someone else at him at some point, you know.
Yeah.
No boy. Yeah. Again, so you know
maybe he's send two out at him.
Right, yeah. So he's hurting you outside, he's hurting you inside. You got to send a double somewhere, maybe.
Yeah.
Switch it up. I don't know. Kinsley with real good ball pressure here. Oh, we almost had it here.
Well, I think you get an assist on that, Coach. I don't. I haven't had a basketball assist in years.
That was almost all ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Northern Essex doing a nice job pressuring the ball here, especially Kinsley, number 12.
Yeah.
Ooh, definitely letting him play today. Fonseca, good move inside. Yeah, finally called foul. I think Fonseca's big, strong, athletic. Yeah. It should be a good matchup inside. But yeah, we're not even 4 minutes into this game, and
we got some fouls.
We got some fouls. It's getting chippy. But this is New England basketball in February. Gotta love it.
At its best. At its best. Nice crowd here this afternoon coming into Quincy. So, you know, we've been fortunate. You know, the town and you know the school has supported us with our program, and we get a lot of fans here, which is nice. Yeah. And you know, I think it's good.
Yeah.
High schools are working, and nice to have the college team make a little noise. You know.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great crowd here at Eastern Naz, and a lot of local people, and good to have the support here.
Right.
Especially at this level, you don't play in front of crowds like this very often, so it's nice. It's nice to see it.
Yeah.
Ooh, got away with a travel there, maybe. They are definitely letting them play today. But this is where Northern Essex is really good because they're so big and physical, and they're deep, and they got more coming. But they just attack that rim. They can miss a shot and go back up and get it, no problem. It's definitely getting a little bit chippy now. Tough shot there. Foul on the rebound. That's 2 fouls for Fonseca early.
Yeah, that's not good for us.
No, that could be a problem. That's your leading scorer right there. That could be a problem. Another good look from Northern Essex from 3. They've started heating up here after a slow start. 15-3 right now.
Makai Diedrich is in for us now. Last week was Player of the Week in our region. He's had a great year for us out of Boston English High. So we're
good player.
You know,
good player.
Good player.
Good hit.
There we go.
Good timeout by Coach Scott. Get him settled here. Yeah, get him settled here. You make a shot. It's a nice shot. He's a shooter.
Right.
Get him settled. You're down 10. No big deal. Long game to go. But you definitely got to figure it out here a little bit on Reynosa. He's hurting him a little bit here. And
well, we got to find something. That's why they make adjustments. You know.
Exactly.
Been in the coaching as you have a few years, and coaches make adjustments. You know, we don't play, and that's how you know.
Yeah, and as I said, it was a good timeout by Coach Scott.
Yeah,
let him settle down here. And you make a shot, take a breath, settle down. Now you come out and you got to get in them here a little bit. Maybe pressure Northern Essex, see what they do. but you really got to maybe put a body on someone and keep
Right.
them off the glass.
Yeah.
They've been getting hurt on the glass here a little bit early.
So Adam, tell us a little bit about Mass Bay. How's your teams doing this year?
You know, it's a good spot. Our men's basketball team's in 4th in the region right now, off to a good start. And you know what? The regional tournament starts in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be unbelievable. Top 8 teams make it. Right now, Northern Essex is 1, Quincy is 2, and the battle for 3 through 8 is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be tight. I mean, really, right now, 3 through 8 is wide open, and it's a bunch of really good teams fighting for it. So when this tournament starts on February 25th, it'll be great.
Looking forward to that. So.
Yep, top 4 teams will host in the first round, then it goes to a neutral site for the final 4 out at Holyoke. So should be a great tournament. Reynoso again puts the ball on the floor, gets the basket really easily. Yep. That's what we were saying a minute ago. You know, Quincy's got to do a better job of getting a body on somebody and keeping these guys off the glass. And it's obviously easier said than done. I mean, Northern Essex is good, and this is why they're 25-1. Yeah, that's why they're 25-1.
They lose to? Do you know?
They lost to Suffolk Community College out of New York. So they don't have any regional losses. They're 20-0 in the region. And that game was early, too, and it's a game they actually could have won. I watched it on tape.
Wow.
So they are really good. Like I said, they're ranked number 3 nationally right now and definitely have a chance. If they happen to win our region and make the national tournament, they do have a chance to make some noise out there.
Now, after the region in Holyoke, where does it go after that?
After that, it goes to Herkimer, New York for the national tournament.
Okay.
12 teams head out to the national tournament, Division III. Good take by Dedrick. Gets his own rebound. You said Jack, Dedrick's a good player, you know. Kickball. Good call by the official on the far end. There we go. It's a good job by Quincy. Oh, you got a foul. Good job by Quincy on the glass. Reynoso not happy about that call, but he fouled him. Foul's a foul.
Yeah.
Good call by the official. But, you know, the one of the advantages for Northern Essex is they are so deep. I mean, they got 18 guys in the roster. They'll play 12 of them tonight.
Yeah.
You get in foul trouble, you got the next guy behind you. And not a lot of teams in our region have that option.
Not many teams can do that.
Not many at all.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. He traveled. Good.
I counted 7. How about
That's a
about
good
you?
call by Brian Gleason. Darren Stratton, the head coach of Northern
I counted
Essex.
7. I don't know.
Yeah, Darren Stratton not happy about that call, but I think Brian Gleason made the right call. He's a veteran official. It looked like, Jack, you have 7 steps. I had maybe 4 or 5.
4 or
but
5.
You got right. Good call by the
I
official.
mean, they never call it anywhere else. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things, you know.
Good move by Dedrick. Yeah, as Jack mentioned earlier, Dedrick was the player of the week in the NJCAA a couple weeks ago, averaging over 18 points a game, 13 assists per game. But he's really good. I mean, I watched him play the other night, and you really have to have your hands ready when you're one of his teammates because he passes the ball so well. That thing's coming at you, and it's coming at you quick.
We had a great guy last year, Dougie Alves, who played for us. And Dougie, but Mackay said, broke Dougie's record here at the school for assists. So I mean, he's done a great job as they all adjust. They come out of high school and they're playing, and as you know, this is pretty good basketball.
Oh, it is.
And I think for a high school kid to come out
tough turnover
and make the adjustments, it takes some time, and the kids have done a good job. Dougie does a good job with Kenny Nguyen and all his staff, as all the coaches do. It's pretty good. So.
Yeah, but you just mentioned it really is good basketball at this level. I mean, NJCAA Division III basketball in New England, there's a lot of good players. Very athletic league. You can see athletic, physical, and you got guys here.
We've been very lucky over the last 3 years. We've had kids that, these kids find scholarship schools. They're
absolutely
a lot of them aren't local, but they find them. And
absolutely,
it's all good for them. So
Quincy College turn it up here with a little 3/4 court pressure. Tough foul call. They let them go inside all day and call that one, but that's okay. so Quincy going zone now. They've been playing man most of the game. Now they're going zone. See if this makes a difference. Reynosa, good move inside out. Yeah, trapping out of the zone too, which should help. It's a good job defensively by Quincy. That's a good take there by Quincy. That's a good job getting to the basket. That's why Quincy's been struggling. You get some points off your defense like that. Same thing, staying in the zone, trapping out of it, really kind of turning up the pressure here. Ooh. Yeah, it's a foul. So, you know, a call like that, you know, guys, he might have gotten a lot of ball, but anytime an official sees you swing your arm like that, if you come in swinging your arm, whether you get ball, don't get, they're going to call it a foul. Yeah. That's a hard one. I mean, it was close. We're not, you know, you can see it from here, but he came in swinging. That's most of the time they're going to blow that one.
Max DePina is a kid who has local ties, but he come out of Florida for us this year. Come up to play, so he's had a great year. And it's funny, we only get the local kids, but the interest is up here in the Northeast. Yeah. A lot of kids like to come up to school up here,
absolutely.
So it works out good.
Absolutely. You know, Quincy switching his zone has done a nice job. They're going to get themselves back into this game here. Yeah. They got to keep attacking this basket like they're going to do right here. Now you got to get back, though. That's it. Speeding up the pace. I like it. But in reality,
off the rim, huh?
Yeah, it's getting, you know, it's getting up and down, back and forth. This is almost the pace Quincy needs to play at, though. You got to take Northern Essex out of what they want to do. You got to speed them up. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing. Tough take there by Dedrick. Wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
Good block. Got to go hard. Got to give Northern Essex credit, though. They have done a nice job getting back in transition. You know, Quincy has not gotten anything easy. Good
need to make some outside shots.
You do. Right. Absolutely, and that's a good pull-up by Dedrick. And I think he's a special player, man. Like he can really go. I think that's a good take. And if he gets going, he'll get him back in this thing. Easy inside right now. But again, that's what makes Northern Essex so good. All right, good take by Quincy, getting fired up a little bit here. Coming back into zone, see if they trap out of it again. Not yet. Not yet. It's it's good inside-out basketball. It's the right idea.
Aggressive, going to the basket.
Yeah, exactly. It's the right idea. You got to try to get to the rim.
Right. Yeah.
Got possession back, but I said they've been struggling a little bit in the half court. So if you can get out on the break and get to the rim, you got to try to get to the rim.
Yep.
Fonseca back in the game with 2 fouls.
I think Northern Essex brought a big crowd down here too. You know, when you're number 3 in the country, they must travel.
They do. Yeah, they were in our gym the other night, and they did. They brought some on a Tuesday
night. Dan does a good job. Dan Blair's been the AD up there. Been involved in our region for quite a while.
Yeah, he does a good job. Yeah. Tough turnover off the inbounds for Quincy. Oh. It's kind of one of those things you hate as a coach when you foul a 3-point shooter.
He makes it, give it to him.
Yep. That's what, we always tell our guys, listen, do a good job. Stay low, close out, get a hand, but don't give him 3 free runs from the line. And it's too bad, you give up a quick shot. And it wasn't a great shot in transition. He fumbled it a little bit, and you bail him out with the foul. Number 14, Darlin Santiago at the line for Northern Essex.
Ooh. Well, maybe not a terrible
That
foul.
was a strategic foul, I think that was.
It's always a tough one.
It's
When
easy to say that now, you know, from here. But
wow.
All right, that's good.
Jack, I'll tell you what, I've been around this thing a long time. I don't know how many times I've seen that happen. He just missed them all. Wow.
Well, that was a good foul.
Good foul.
That was a good foul.
It's like we said earlier, it's a good
Right,
foul.
yeah,
Yeah, we're 10 minutes into this thing. Quincy's got 7 fouls already. Northern Essex 6.
Be a lot of foul shooting later.
There will be. We might be here for a while,
We'll
Jack.
just see who the best foul shooters are. So,
Oh, good move baseline by Dedrick. Yeah, foul on the perimeter. It's 1-on-1 now.
yeah.
1-on-1, yeah. I said so. Not even 10 minutes into the game, both teams already in the bonus. Which again, you know, being in the bonus this early is a good thing for Quincy, who struggled a little bit offensively so far.
Yeah.
So now, hey, get yourself to the line, get some easy
Right.
points at the line.
They got some guys who can go to the basket, which is
Exactly.
in their place.
Right,
you
right.
know, so
Get
they
yourself to
can,
the basket, get yourself to
right.
the line,
Yeah.
make some there, see him go in.
and make the shots. Simple as that.
There you go.
That's how you do it. Quincy bringing it down to 7 points now, so we'll see how.
Yeah, they did a nice job coming back in the game. You know, when they went zone and
Yeah.
started trapping a little bit, and now that they're in the bonus, they definitely have a chance to get back into this thing. You can tell the intensity defensively is turned up here. Oh, that's a tough shot. Wow. Little short corner jumper there by number 3, Lopata. That's tough. You defend so well like that, and you give that up. That's
Right.
okay. Dedrick with a quick one.
You got to make those. That's all right.
Yeah, like we said, though, you're struggling a little bit offensively. Now you're in the bonus. Maybe get yourself to the line.
Right. Attack the rim a little more.
Yeah,
maybe,
right.
you
Ball
know.
never moved on that possession. Just fired a
Yeah.
3. I'm betting you can find a better one. Reynoso to... Oh, Reynoso getting rocked in there. Good job by Reynoso getting to the basket, you know, against the zone. Split the gap in the zone. Probably got fouled the first time. They got it the second time. Northern Essex head coach Darren Stratton not happy about the officiating. But, you know, I will give the officials credit tonight. They have done an excellent job. You know, tough environment here.
Yeah.
Big crowd. 2 really good teams. 2 very physical teams. 2 of the bigger teams in the region. They've done a good job keeping this one.
Right. There we go.
Good hit.
Fonseca.
Kamar Morgan, another it's a good hit. No. Have fun. Oh, good look inside. Good fight both ways, both teams. I mean, this
Yeah.
game, you know, the pace of play of this game is great. Got to move the ball a little bit. Fonseca, quick shot. Northern Essex off to the races. Oh, what a block. Pinned it. That's a heck of an athletic play, Jack.
Yeah.
Heck of an athletic play. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Kind of knew
Fonseca.
that was coming. I
Yeah.
don't know, you could kind of see
Yep.
it, but
Fonseca ran him over.
yeah,
I think that's going to be foul number 3 on Fonseca too.
yeah.
And staying in the game with 3. Yeah, staying in the game with 3 fouls right now. I would.
I think Kamar Morgan's coming in to take him out, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of back what happened earlier in the game a little bit. Northern Essex missing some shots and
Yeah.
just cleaning their own misses up. You know, Quincy did a nice job getting themselves back in the game, but good fight on the glass. Another quick shot, but good fight on the glass.
yeah.
You would like to see Quincy get to the basket here a little bit, maybe get to the line. Like you said, Fonseca coming out now with 3. Kamar Morgan replaced him. Nice inbounds play. You got to look at the rim. Good
Yeah.
inbounds play. Got to look at it. Probably a good timeout there by
Yeah.
Quincy, you know.
32-17, Northern Essex. Well, they say it's a game of runs.
It
Isn't that
is,
what
and you're
they
right,
said?
it
You know,
is a
you look
game
at
of
any
runs.
league you're in,
Yep.
it's a game of runs, and
It is. And you know, Northern Essex got out to a hot start. Quincy did a
Right.
great job of getting back into the game,
yeah,
especially trapping out of that zone and rebounding a little bit. But you know Northern Essex is going to make a run. And you know what? Quincy's a really good team, too. You know Quincy's going to make a run here, too,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get back in this.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's how it goes. Like you said, any sport, it's a game of runs.
I try to say that to my grandson as he watches the Celtics game. You know, don't worry about it. You know,
Yeah,
those guys,
yeah.
that's all you hear. You know, it's a game of runs. This
It
and
is,
that,
it
and
is.
everything else, and
It is. And the NBA is
But,
different. The NBA is crazy. You know, the games are so long,
Right.
48-minute games. The shot clocks are so short. You have so many possessions in those games. You can get down big, and it doesn't matter. You can be down 20 in the fourth quarter, and you know they're going to
come
come
back.
back.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's different at that level. But
A little bit different. This is where we like to see the effort at this level, because these kids play every game like it's like a playoff game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You don't sometimes get that in the NBA, but you know,
yeah, you play
that's a good
82
thing.
games
Yeah.
in the NBA,
Right,
and those
yeah.
guys are getting paid a ton of money. You don't always,
Yeah,
at this level, you see them go hard. Oh, good take.
get in there. Oh, come on.
Oh, good job.
There we go.
Yeah, that's Kamar Morgan. Good job by Kamar Morgan on the glass. That's what Quincy needs to do, be relentless on the glass.
Yeah.
Easy inside. Yeah, when you lose Fonseca, you know, hurts you a little bit inside,
Inside,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, that was easy. Good look. Good take.
Number
Good
12,
take.
Grant Smith. Grant is out of Richmond, Virginia. Has some family ties up here, as I said, in Quincy. So he can back up to spend a year with us, and hopefully he'll be back next year, you know, as a freshman. But he's looking at other options, like, you know, like a lot of these kids are. We're really, we're all here to help them get to where they want to go, where they couldn't go out of high school, you know. So, you know, you leave the option open. But Grant's a great kid, and he's, you know, we're hoping he'll stay with us. But, you know, we'll help him get to where he wants to go from there.
Well,
That's,
yeah, and
his
that's the one thing I've learned about this level. Like, you don't necessarily have guys for 2 years.
Right.
If they're ready after a year to go somewhere, that's
go.
you know, that's our job, is to get them somewhere.
Right.
Get them to where they
That's
need
all.
to go.
Yeah.
Quincy trapping aggressively at half court there. A good look by Reynoso. We talked about it earlier. You know, he's good from outside. He can score inside. But that's a really good, you know,
Right.
pass right there on the
Right.
cut. He's a good player, and again, no disrespect to anybody else in this gym.
Right.
But I think, you know, Reynoso is
Now,
probably the player of the year
where
in the
does a
region.
player of his ability to look at school-wise. Is he a Division I kid? I mean, you know, you've coached at all the levels. Are they really Division I? It's tough. But,
It's close. You know, it's hard. You know, size-wise, the Division I level guys are just so much bigger than he is. I don't know what position he plays there.
Yeah.
But to me, he's the kind of kid that, you know, at some level, whether it's Division II, NAIA, should be able to get his school paid for the next couple years.
Yeah.
Just, you know, he's got a lot of intangibles. But like you said, it's like a lot of guys at this level. It's finding the right spot. And I know you got a couple Quincy College guys from last year playing at the Division II level.
Yeah.
You can find some good places from these schools here.
Well, we're having success when we go to the basket, so let's see if we can.
Yeah, it's a good take by Derek Williams. Like you said, they have been successful going to the basket. Quincy's already at 10 fouls. Northern Essex at 9. Both teams in the double bonus. Still 6:14 to play here in the first quarter.
Well, they keep rolling them in here from Northern Essex.
Yeah, it's amazing Northern Essex how deep they are here. It
Yeah.
really is. I just looked over to my right. If you look at Northern Essex's bench, they have guys sitting behind the bench.
We had 2 benches that were set up tonight.
Not enough seats
I
on
bought
the
them 2
bench. at
cases
Northern
of water. It wasn't enough for the first round, but
They roll with a lot of guys. Oh, good job defensively by Quincy. Good look. It's a good job. That's what I said earlier, though, about Dedrick. You know, finding the open man to get to the basket.
yeah.
You can get a layup. And, you know, so he missed the layup or the dunk. But, you know, that's what you want. You want to go hard.
Right.
You want guys to, you know, if a lot of times you go soft, you're not going to get a foul call. Well, he didn't go soft. He just
didn't
went
go
hard
soft.
there. So he made sure he got that foul call.
Yeah. 36-21. Northern Essex in front here. 6:04 left to go.
Great job tonight by our officiating crew. They've been pretty good. Keeping this thing under control. Good job by Quincy. You know, aggressive defensively. They had the ball in the corner where they wanted to trap it. It's exactly what they want to do defensively. Like we said, it's what they got to do to get back in this game.
Right.
They got to turn up the heat and stay aggressive.
Dougie teaches tough defense. That's kind of his forte, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, hey, he's doing a heck of a job.
Right.
Oh, good take. Oh.
There we go.
Great take by Dedrick. Obviously, Coach Scott thought it was a goaltender. It was pretty close. Good offensive rebound. He made the shot anyway. Doesn't matter. Quincy turning up man-to-man pressure now. Ooh. Terrible shot by Northern Essex. Good job by Quincy defensively forcing that bad shot. Exactly what you want if you're Quincy, a bad shot like that. Little screen and roll action. Ooh. Yeah, Quincy has just not been able to get it going from outside at all tonight. Oh, wow. You get wide open look, banked it in. Jack, in the old days, you have to call glass if you want that to count, right?
In my backyard, you have to.
You got to call
I don't
glass,
know about
right?
that. Right.
Yeah, hey, listen,
So
he
that
got a
should
good
only be
look
a
at it.
2.
Not a great shot, but got a good look at it. Another quick one.
Yeah.
Oh, Melendez, good take. Wow. Jeremiah Melendez, heck of a take to the basket.
Yeah. Putting Fonseca back in, I don't know if that's.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, I mean.
Maybe you got to try to.
Yeah, you don't want this thing to get too far away from you. It's
Right.
41-24, 4 to go. Still I would tell him go nowhere near a foul.
Right.
Don't even
That's
look
right,
funny
yeah.
at a ball, you know. But that's a good take by Melendez there, though. Melendez, their third leading scorer at just over 11 a game. And,
Yeah.
we got. Administering a sub turned ugly there, but they figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh boy, almost missed a box out on a free throw. That's tough.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Nice
what you're
move,
looking
yeah.
to do, exactly. And right now, that's who you want the ball. You want the ball in his hands, and you want him to get to the basket. It's a good job by Quincy. They actually had two guys on Reynoso there, and you
Right.
force him to take a bad shot. That's what you want. Dedrick to the rim again. Oh, tough one. Dedrick not quitting on the play. Love it.
Gotta make those.
Yeah. Missing some easy ones now. Yeah, Melendez again. Starting to feel it a little bit. Timeout Northern Essex.
Yeah.
Well, Northern Essex starting to run away with it here a little bit. 44-26, 3:06 to go. But in reality, Quincy has done a much better job of getting to the rim. Now you got to
Right.
start making a few
I think
of them.
we're up there. The shots, the shots aren't going. We could have
Right.
made 3 or 4
Yep.
shots. Could have been a difference in
Yep.
keeping it close.
Right,
you know,
right. And
so-
again, to Quincy's credit, they've done a nice job of not so much forcing outside shots right now that aren't falling. They're trying to get to the
Right.
rim, and they are getting there.
Yeah.
Now they're just not making those. So,
With a team like this, you miss a shot.
yeah, exactly.
In transition, they make up for it.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
the
And
thing.
other teams in the region, you can get away with, missing some of those shots here and there, and, you'll get back in it. But like you said, Northern Essex just so deep, so dangerous inside and outside. You make a couple little mistakes, and they just snowball.
Yeah.
And it's hard to come back from.
All right, 3 minutes to go in the halftime here. Eastern Nazarene campus, Quincy College versus Northern Essex Community College. Pretty good basketball here.
Heard a couple slaps out here. Travel, wow. I think in these last 3 minutes, it is important here for Quincy to make a little bit of a stand
Right.
and chip away at this thing a little bit, go with some positive energy going to the locker room. See if they get a couple stops and a couple scores.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a travel. Oh, jump ball. Okay. So that's, 32, Ezekiel Barnings into the game for the first time.
Is it?
I mean, big kid, just shows how deep they are.
Yeah,
We
right.
haven't seen them all night. Good no calls by the official. That's an open look for DePina.
Right. He's made some great shots over the last 5 games.
Yeah, yeah,
He had a little illness early in the season, but he's come back strong. So,
yeah. Okay, Quincy's had a couple stops in a row here. They just got to
Right.
take advantage of it. They got to capitalize.
Good job by Williams, Derek.
Yeah, it's a great move by Williams, and even the best part about it is he passed up a three. Had a pretty
Right.
good look at a three, but they have been making shots all day. Good job
Right.
getting to the rim,
Yeah.
get himself to the line, watch himself make a couple, and hopefully that'll help him. Like I said, Quincy's done a nice job here getting some stops.
Yeah.
They just got to cash in.
Just see if we can, keep the momentum and make some stops. It's
Yep,
all about making
exactly,
stops and
exactly.
taking advantage,
Yep.
as you say, taking advantage of them, And making the free throws, which is good.
got it. You got it to 17. If you can get it to like 14 or even 12 by the half,
Yeah.
you're fine. We got some full court pressure coming here by Quincy after the makes. Yep, trying to trap me here at half court. Oh, another good cut by Northern Essex. Quincy did a nice job, you know, pressing and trapping, and then just Northern Essex, they just weigh you down a little bit. It's a good,
Right.
great basket cut.
Yeah.
There's one guy that's starting to feel it a little bit is Dedrick. If he can get going here, be nice to get a stop here for Quincy. Oh, good look inside.
Fonseca can't be aggressive under there. That's one of the drawbacks, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Right, he's playing with.
He's got the
yeah. Good look inside.
a nice
Right,
move.
and
Nice
and that's the combination you want to get going with Dedrick and Fonseca. Get those two going. Quincy will be right back in this thing. But as we were saying earlier, like Dedrick just passes the ball so well.
Yeah.
He's got such good court vision. And here comes Northern Essex had some starters out, coming back in with 56.5 seconds here to go. Reynoso's back. Kinsley's back. Two of their better players. No pressure this time from Quincy. Going to try and stop him in the half court. Ooh. Good job sitting back in zone and letting that one come to him. Oh, he's going to dunk it. Look at that. Just like that, it's 13. Here we go. Good job by Quincy defensively. If you're Quincy here, best thing to do would be hold for the last shot.
Right.
Worst case, you go in down 13. Best case, maybe you make a shot. You go down 10 or 11. But what you do, the one thing you don't want to do here, you do not want to give Northern Essex the ball back.
Right.
Don't give them the ball back. Take this last shot no matter what. They'll look for something with Dedrick and Fonseca coming, I would think. Dedrick clearing it out with 10 to go. Ball screen. Oh, good back cut by Williams. Well, good.
Well, it was a nice little comeback by Quincy in the second half. So 48-35, Northern Essex out in front of Greeley. Well, they let him play a little bit at him, and
they did.
you know, obviously the depth of Northern Essex has showed a little bit, but Quincy's coming back fighting, and looking forward to a good second half. And my man, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's
and,
been fun.
All right, Ryan, we're going to take a short break here, and then
We'll be back.
we'll be back for the second half. May pay you guys today. You're doing
Good job, baby. Good job.
How you doing? Good to see you guys.
You travel on that or just lose the ball?
That one?
No, underneath.
Oh, that,
that one.
oh, that one. Yeah, he said 7 steps. I said 6.
Ryan, we're not on, right? Ryan, we're not on, right? Thank you.
Back in, I see the back of your head. I'm like, what's he doing here? Side gig? Announcer?
Are back here at Quincy College. Second half action about to get underway. We have apparently lost Jack Raymer, who was doing the broadcast with us. We think he'll be back soon, but we'll handle it for now. 48-35. Quincy ball to start the half. Quincy did a nice job cutting into this lead before halftime. Coach Raymer has returned. We have found him. Jack, we got it started without you. Hope that was okay.
When you're running the show, you know, there's just the little things you got to do.
It's busy, I know.
We're out
I
of
hear
toilet
you.
paper. We're out of paper towels.
Toilet paper is
That's
usually
what
a
we
good
have to
thing
do.
to have in the bathroom. I'm with you.
You know, the role of an AD is always.
Yeah, it's
you know.
yeah. There's a lot of things that are not in your job description.
Right.
I hear you. And Reynosa is relentless on the glass. Not just Reynosa, the whole Northern Essex team is relentless on the glass. That's a good job, and a good job by Melendez cleaning that up. See if Fonseca can get himself going early here. Well,
That helps.
yeah, sometimes
helps.
a bounce
We'll
like
take that
that
one.
helps.
We'll take that one.
Yep, that's what you need.
You know.
Oh, good find by Melendez. Good one more.
He likes to dish it off.
Yeah.
And, you know, and everybody goes to him. You know that's
Yep, exactly.
the
Right.
guys
He,
that can do that are great players.
he,
you
he
know?
creates a lot of attention,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's able to give it up.
Right.
But really unselfish too. You know, the entire Northern Essex team sharing the ball. Oh, nice move here. And one.
Nice move by Derek Williams.
Yep. Wow, and they gave him the and one there. It's
Well, that was.
yeah, Northern Essex head coach Darren Stratton not happy about that call. Might have a case. Yeah, it's good 3-point play. 11-point game now. 18-13 to go. Quincy with some man-to-man pressure. Yeah, Quincy, you know, Coach Scott here has done a nice job of
Yeah.
switching this thing between man and zone, and sometimes sitting back in the zone a little bit, sometimes trapping out of it. And, you know, if you're going to beat a team like Northern Essex, that's what you have to do. You
Right.
can't do one thing. You got to do a lot of things.
Right.
Man, oh man. You know, same thing. Reynosa is able to get to the basket
yeah.
and then just make things happen.
Right.
Too many offensive rebounds. Haven't seen stats yet, but I'm assuming Northern Essex has double-digit offensive rebounds. Good steal by Kinsley. Coach Scott asking for a travel on that one. May
After
have,
the
may
last
have a
one we
case.
saw?
Yeah, may have a case. I don't know. Oh, Kinsley aggressive here. Yeah, so Makai Dedrick, who's not a starter, quickly back into the game here.
Yeah.
He got it. He got it cooking a little bit at the end of the second half. See if Dedrick and Fonseca can get something going here.
I think he has 3 fouls, Fonseca, or is it
That's
4?
right. He's got 3.
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know, Reynosa really has missed a lot of easy ones early
Yeah.
here, but because they are, you know, so physical on the glass, they're able to clean it up just about every time. Little screen and roll here. Good find. Great pass by Dedrick.
Didn't have the feet planted that time.
That would be correct. You're right. You got to
How's
get
that?
back.
Am I doing
Yeah,
good?
that was good. You
I'm a
got to get
football
back.
guy.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
football guy.
Yeah, you
I
got to
don't
get
know,
back
you
and you got to get set. He didn't get set. And actually, if he was back a half a second earlier and gotten set,
Yeah.
he would have gone around.
And then you got
over
to fall
a little
back
bit.
and flop on
Yeah,
the floor.
and he
That's
would have.
how it
And he
works,
would have
you
had
know?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, good spin move. Wow. And it,
Some nice plays, and then they make that shot. That's what you got to.
yeah, it just seems like Northern Essex is coming up with every loose ball and. Good basket cut. Good pass, good cut. And that's what Quincy got to do. Get the ball
Yeah.
inside. Get Fonseca going here a little bit.
He probably has to stay to be aggressive. I mean, if he doesn't play his game, I mean, you know.
Yep. Yep.
When you're down by this much,
Yeah, you gotta go.
You got to
Yep.
make a run. You know.
Yep. Oh, good look. Great pass by Fonseca. Throw it up to the rim. Good finish. Good finish by Morgan. Yep, double team Reynoso for a minute. That was a good job by Quincy. I mean, they fouled him, but, you know, they
Yeah.
sent a double. They sent another guy. I mean, he's hard to guard. He really is hard
He
to
is
guard.
hard to guard. And you put, like you said, you put two people on him, he finds the
He
open
does.
guy.
He does.
You know, he
Yep.
does.
Good look up. Let's go. Oh, we might dunk one here.
Ethan
Good look.
DeLiba,
Yep.
he-
Good look.
second
Good
year
finish.
player for us. He's done really well. Second half of the year for us.
Yeah.
Done a nice job.
You could tell as soon as he started running, he wanted to dunk that one. Good. Oh. Great move by Kinsley. Quincy finally comes away with one.
He's looking for that pass. Looking for the old alley-oop on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
But,
Yeah. 63, 46, 13, 58 to go. But I'll tell you, the pace of play, the intensity,
Right.
the physical play. It's been a heck of a game.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't
been a
think the
good
score right now is indicative of how good this game has been. You know, two really good teams really going at it.
yeah. How long has their coach been in the league? He's been here a
He's
while?
been here a while.
Has
He was the head coach at Northern Essex for a while. Took a little bit of a break. Joe Tardif, who's their assistant, was the head coach for 4 or 5 years, and then Coach Stratton came back. So he's been at Northern Essex for a
okay.
long time in a couple chunks, but done a nice job. And like I said, this is a special team in this region. I mean, I've been around this region for a while, and this
Right.
is probably one of the better teams I've seen in this region. Nice job by Quincy finally coming away with a quick defensive rebound, not messing around with it.
Need to make a shot here, I think.
That would help. Got to move the ball. Oh, good rebound by Morgan.
You know, one of the things we talked about a little earlier, Adam, is the second chance opportunities that junior college or the NJCA gives to kids. I think at your school, and there are a lot of schools. I think there's a lot of kids at the schools playing athletics now that a community college is a great pick for. You know what I mean? So as we go out and try to recruit them, everybody wants to go to the 4-year schools, but it's such a nice. It's a good opportunity for them.
It really is.
Because they don't play at the 4-year school.
Exactly.
You know, and then they lose interest, but this gives them an opportunity to compete and like I said, get them where they want to go, you know?
Exactly. And you know, we have students here for all kinds of different reasons, whether it's maybe some academics, maybe financially, maybe looking for a playing opportunity. There's people here with all kinds of different reasons for it. So it really is a good level. It's a good level to get where you want to go.
Right, yeah.
Little controversy here with the jump
try
ball.
by Coach Scott.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job trying to sell it. Good passing inside by Northern Essex. Again, Northern Essex really showed that they're really unselfish.
They get good position underneath
there.
Yeah,
they move the ball well. They cut well. Okay, Quincy's got to move the ball a little bit here. You know, I think that's the difference right now. You know, last couple of possessions, we're just kind of stagnant, just holding the ball. You know, quick shot. I guess if you're going to take a quick shot, you may as well make it. Quincy needs a basket here. Well, good pressure by Quincy, good steal. That's what Quincy's got to do. They got to create stuff, you know. They use their defense to create some offense. Good steal.
I'd like to take a shout out to our cameraman Ryan McQuaid back here at Quincy College, one of our graduates, soccer All-American. Ryan, great to see you. Thank Quincy QA-TV for coming down to our game, and hope we can do some more in the future. Maybe we have to get one of these Mass Bay games on cable TV down here.
Absolutely.
You know? Got to make the shots.
Yeah, got to make free throws. 68-47, 12:08 to go. Still time to get back into this thing.
Yeah.
But
need a little run.
Exactly. You got to make
play, make a shot.
Got to make free throws. Got to get stops. Good look by Reynoso.
Tough shot.
Yeah, that's what good players do.
Yeah,
you know, big time players make big time shots. I mean, that's a great shot by Reynoso at the end of the shot clock. So, yeah, Quincy's got to move the ball here a little bit. Yeah, tough possession. Well, interesting timeout here by Northern Essex, I guess, just to settle his guys down up 70-47, 11:18 to go. again, still, maybe some time to get back into this thing. But
Right.
Quincy's
Well-
got to go. I mean, they've got to really turn this thing up defensively, and they've got to get to the rim. They got to make shots.
Got to make
And
sure.
I think that's the
key.
you know,
yeah.
unfortunately, that's the one thing that Quincy has not done today. Is
They've had some good, good shots.
They've had some great shots,
and
some great looks.
good opportunities going to the bench, and
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they go in, you got a 10, 12-point game, and
Exactly. They've had some great looks, and
Yeah.
it's one of those days, and sometimes, in the game of basketball, sometimes your shots don't
No,
fall,
they don't
and those
fall.
are the days, and
Yeah,
they
right.
don't fall.
Yeah.
But you know what? In reality, though, this is a regular season game.
Right.
Quincy and Northern Essex are the two best teams in the region right now.
Right.
They are on a collision course for the Region 21 championship game.
Yeah.
So really, these things, it's playing towards that. And, who knows? On that day, March 5th, if these two teams make it, maybe they shoot it better.
yeah,
But, that would have been a nice 3 to make. And you got to turn up the pressure here defensively to try and get back in this, though.
yeah. See if they try to slow it down. Looks like they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not.
You're trying to score.
He's not. I don't know about the coach.
They
The
are
coach
just
is
trying
saying
to
slow it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
He's not.
yeah.
But
But it is funny sitting here though. It's 72-47, and just why it doesn't feel like the
Yeah,
score
yeah,
is that
right.
that big of a margin. I think these two teams are playing so hard. It's been a great game. Yeah, they just can't get anything to fall today, unfortunately. Kamar Morgan's been good on the glass today. There we go. We got one. All right, so Quincy finally makes it 3.
halfway through the second half here. Second period. I'm sorry. That's a football thing.
That was second half.
The
You're
second
right,
half, is
you're
that what
right,
it is?
You got it.
I'm trying to make an adjustment here.
You've made
you
a
know
good
what I mean?
adjustment. I think you're good.
Trying to make my adjustment, but
So this is a good timeout here by Coach Scott. So it's 22 with 10 to go. You got time, but this timeout is hopefully to get them in the press right here.
right.
If you have any chance of getting this thing a little bit closer right now, you got to press them. You got to turn them over, and then you have to create opportunities out of your press. You got to
Right.
score out of it.
Right.
You can't just turn them over. You actually got to
Yeah.
turn them over and get to the rim and score. So I'm assuming that's what he's setting up right now. I'm assuming we're going to see him come out and pressure, and hopefully get back into this thing a little bit.
You gamble and you press. It works. Sometimes, like I said,
That's right.
if you beat the press, you get the open shot sometimes. But
right.
you have to make decisions what you're going to do. You can't sit back and play when you're down by 21.
You're right.
I
You're right.
mean, you gotta- you
got to
be
make something
aggressive.
happen. You got to make
Right,
something
you
happen.
gotta be aggressive.
Coach Raymer, I just got a text from our 12-year-old son Cooper back home. Goes to Central Middle School here in Quincy.
Yep.
He wanted a shout out on air, so we're just Cooper. What's up? Gave Cooper a little on air shout out.
We must be live on this show.
Hey,
are
apparently
we?
we're live
Are
because
we
I think they're
live?
watching.
Whoa.
They're watching,
Okay,
Jack.
well-
So Cooper.
Well, if I'd known we were live, I would have wore the shirt and tie. I don't know, but
all right,
great
so
to have you here, and great that all the youngins at home are
they're all watching. They're
gathered
all watching.
around
Yep,
the
yep.
QATV.
So
That's
there
how
you
it
go.
should be
That-
up there in West Quincy. God's country up there.
Something like that. Yeah, Reynoso in the middle of 4 guys right now. Just relentless. 4 guys right there.
Yeah.
Got 2 offensive rebounds. Finally finished one. And Quincy did a nice job. That's what you want to do. You want to
Yeah,
speed them up and make them take something quick and miss, and they did. But you just got to clean it up on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, good basket cut. Good call by referee Matt Pepjonovich right there. Had the
Must've
foul on the floor in the basket cut.
Must have
Great
learned
cut.
that from his old coach.
He-
Back in the day. I shouldn't say old, my man.
I appreciate
You're a
that.
young-
It's
you're a young-
let's say former.
You're a-
It's former.
Former is a
coach.
better word, yeah. But I'll tell you what old is around this city of Quincy. I mean, come on, I've been around for a few days. But
A few, just a few.
just a couple. I've seen a lot come and go, but
yeah, I hear you.
still fun to be working in the city.
All right,
and,
listen, and I'll tell you what,
doing good things,
give Jack Raymer credit here. He's built a heck of an athletics program here at Quincy College.
Well,
Really starting
we're
from
trying.
nothing. And,
We're
between
trying.
men's basketball, this men's ice hockey program he's got going.
Well,
It's crazy.
we're excited about that, and baseball's on our second year now,
Yep.
so we're
Yep.
we are excited at the Quincy Granite.
Yo,
So
absolutely. I think Jimmy Dolan, heck of a baseball coach for
Jimmy
the
does a
Granite.
great job. I've been very fortunate in the coaches that we've been able to have work with us, Doug and his
Yeah,
staff, and Jim Dolan coming out of Weymouth, and it's just Kyle Robinson and Matt Gibbons in hockey.
Yeah.
And we're really excited about our hockey, though. We think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
you got
take
to
off. You know,
give a
so
shout
it's
out. Your hockey team beat UNH's club
UNH
team
last night,
I mean,
7-3.
that's a big win for Quincy College hockey.
We play Brown University tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and could get us into the regional playoffs. So, you know, we're excited.
Yeah, well, you got to give Coach Raymer here a ton of credit for building this thing. It's been
It's
been a lot of fun to watch.
I haven't been on skates in a long time.
Good take
The
there
old
by
double
Dedrick.
runners at Butler's Pond years ago, but that was it. But we're enjoying it. Nice move there.
Yeah, Quincy just can't get over the hump here, and they just
Yeah.
can't get any closer. But again, this is the pace they need to play at right now. They need to get this thing going up and down.
Yeah.
Hopefully Northern Essex misses a few. And (78-52), 8:58 to go.
Well, we're doing better on the fouls, but
Yeah, it's a good point. That's a good point. I mean,
they could be in the. But I think we need a lot more foul shots than we have. But
yeah, that first half, those first 7, 8 minutes.
7
it
minutes,
was,
they were letting everybody play, and it was. But we'll see what happens. Need a little run. Need a little run.
Northern Essex has been
That's great.
attacking the rim,
Yeah.
from
Great
multiple
athletic move.
guys all night.
Yeah.
They are hard to guard. And again, you can see why they're 25-1. Like I said,
Yeah.
Quincy is number 2 in the region right now and has size and athletic ability. But there's some teams that don't have size like this. That
Right.
Northern Essex just really just rolls over because they just attack that rim and.
Right.
Good foul. Make him earn at the line.
Yeah, make them. We've got a couple of guys that are banged up on the granite, and one is our center, Tyler Victor, who's had a great 2 years for us. He's got a little bum knee, not able to play. Hopefully, he'll be back for the playoffs. And obviously, a guy with size like that makes a difference underneath.
Huge.
Especially going against
Huge
guys
difference
like
in a
this,
game like this. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And that's
So
what
we're getting back in
right. And
full shape, and we'll see how it goes.
And that's
But-
what you're looking forward to at this point. You
Right.
know, a potential March 5th matchup in the Region 21 championship.
Right.
game.
Well, we're hoping.
You got to
We're
get there, but
hoping, and then
get some guys back. And but the nice thing again, Region 21 championship, the Final Four is at a neutral site at
Right.
Holyoke. So
yeah.
it'll be a nice environment. And anything can happen at a neutral site.
Yeah.
You never know.
.809 left to go, 54-81, and
Quincy just struggling to knock
Still
down
struggling.
shots.
Yeah, we're
That's it.
struggling to make
That's
some
what it is.
shots today, but-
Got to make shots.
the effort is there, though. I got to give credit to the kids and the coaches, and
Another nice basket. That's what they've done all night, right?
Yeah.
They're unselfish. They share it. They basket cut. They score.
One extra pass, man. It should have gone to the basket that time,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah, Northern Essex kind of taking their time now.
Yeah.
No need to force anything. Take your time. Oh, good block.
Nice play by Mari Jamison. Nice job by him. out of Whitman-Hanson High School. Omari Jameson played for Whitman-Hanson. Done a nice job for us as a freshman. Look forward to having him back. You know, we have 5 or 6 nice nucleus of guys coming back, so that's exciting, and I'm sure Doug and his staff will still, you know, be out recruiting like everybody else.
Yeah,
So.
and that's a nice thing when you can get
Yeah.
guys to come back. Like we said, hey, if they want to move on, if they have a good opportunity, great. But if they do wind
Yeah.
up coming back, you really the jump from year 1 to year 2, guys really do get a lot better. You know, you go through
And
a
the thing is
25,
to get them,
26 game
we want to
schedule.
make sure that they come back, they enjoy the athletic part of it, and
Yep.
they make positive progress in their academics, because some of these kids coming out of high school obviously didn't do as well as they should have done. They get some success at junior college, and you know, they see they can do the college work,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
you know, as we, and I'm sure you are at Mass Bay, you want to give them those transferable credits that are good to go to any 4-year school they want to go to. So that's just a big part of you know, what we do, and you know, when they move on, you say, hey, thanks very much, but you know, and some of them come back. A couple of kids come back at our last game. They really enjoyed the experience, and I'm sure you deal with that the same way.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
absolutely right, and it is
And,
nice when they come back, and,
yeah.
and you know, and you see that they've had some success somewhere else. and
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's been something that's been important for our program is having 4-year coaches in our gym coming to watch games and practices. And
What was that? A what? A gym? Well, we're working on a gym.
well,
We're
so,
trying to
well,
get
so
that.
are we.
Yeah.
So we do playoff games.
you
as
play
well.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do
you're
not
up
have
in
an
Mount
on-campus
Ida.
gym, Yeah.
But we're working. President Christopher has been great supporter of the athletic program. As long as our board of governors and our staff has been, you know, does such a great job to help the kids, and you know, they're behind us 100%. That's all you need is from my job, you know,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, to have that support.
I think you're right,
You
and to
know?
have support from the administration, and you know, we look right across the court. You got President DeCristofaro
sitting over here, right,
there,
yeah.
You know, so he's at the game tonight supporting, and
Which
you
is
know,
good,
it's nice
yeah.
nice for the student athletes, for the administration to see that you
Right.
know your college
We had a
president's
bunch
here.
of our hockey players were here tonight supporting the basketball
right.
team, so it's,
Exactly. So you know,
it was good.
win,
you know?
lose or draw, it's nice to have that support.
Right,
That's a good
yeah.
take there.
6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Northern Essex taking their time here until they get the backdoor cut. Yeah, no need for Northern Essex to go fast here at all.
Coach Scott still coaching away. Nice shot by
Yeah,
Mackay
good hit.
Diedrich.
Good hit. Good take by Reynoso.
Yeah.
You know, you're also at the point now you're up 30 with 5:40 to go. You might
know,
want to get him out of
You
there.
can draw that defense up on the clipboard, but
Yeah, I hear you.
when he makes shots like that, it doesn't
Yeah, it's
work.
a tough
you know,
shot.
but
And, you know, you're
I don't know if points mean anything in national ranking. I mean, I don't know.
They don't.
I don't think
They
what
don't.
it is. You know?
They don't.
But
But and this is a good win for Northern Essex.
Sure.
If they hold on here in the next 5.5 minutes.
yeah.
You know, because they're beating the second highest team in the region on the road, so that does go a long way to their number 3 ranking, and
Yeah.
we'll keep them there in the poll. Unless someone above them loses, they'll stay at least number 3.
Is this the highest we've ever had anybody for our region?
It's a good question.
On the,
So since I've been here, it's the highest. So
I think, and I'm not. I'm trying to remember. Our first year, we had a program. We had a great team. We were
Yep.
23-2, I think. I think we got down to maybe 2 or 3
yeah, you were
at
definitely
one
close.
point during the season, but we were. The rule was we weren't eligible for the
That's right.
playoffs.
That's right.
which
First
is,
year program. Can't
first
play.
year
yeah, which
program,
is too
so-
bad because you guys had a great team. I remember that
Yeah.
team.
And but it was a
Good move.
nice job. That's
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah,
job.
so I'm fortunate I get to sit on the Division III National Committee. So every Monday morning we have our poll call,
Yeah.
and we talk about the teams in our region. So I'm able to talk about Northern Essex, and you know, really to see them. They didn't get any votes in the first few polls, and just to see them kind of rise through the polls to
Yeah.
number 3, and you know, they've really helped our conference, our
Right.
Region 21, gain some legitimacy in the country.
Yep.
Because the other voters on the call, kind of understand how good they really are.
And fill us in again on the playoff format. It starts on the 25th, right?
That's right.
Is that-
Saturday, February 25th. The top 8 teams make it. The top 4 will host at their home sites, and then the 4 winners. Reynoso missed a dunk. The 4 winners advance the next
Right.
weekend to Holyoke Community College, who's hosting the Final Four March 4th and 5th.
And then we go on to,
Then you go to Herkimer, New
Herkimer,
York.
New York,
Herkimer,
okay.
New York. The top 12 teams.
and that's,
It's,
that's the final national tournament.
That's the national championship. Yep, it's 8 regional/district champions and then 4 at-large.
Have
bids.
we had a national champion in Region 21?
Not
do you
since
know?
I've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. CCRI went out there last year as our rep, and played pretty well. And (92-66), 4:28 to go. Northern Essex fans here looking for some of their
We got
bench
some
guys
of
to
the
get
other,
in. Yeah.
Some of the other teams might be here from the region. I don't know. They could be.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Coach Scott with a timeout. 3:55 to go, 96-68. This is one of those timeouts. I mean, you're not coming back at this point, but you still want your guys to play hard here.
Right.
It's still
Yeah.
a teaching situation, a learning situation. And like we said, you're still going to the regional tournament. I mean, that's
Right.
coming.
Yeah.
It looks like if I look at the standings and kind of do the calculations, it looks like you guys will most likely be the number 2 seed,
Yeah.
which means you'd host a home game in the first round. You play the number 7 team, who could be really anybody right now because these standings are so
Right.
jammed up at the bottom.
yeah.
But
I know all our games this year have been pretty, in all seriousness, with the exception of a few, very competitive.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I think all the teams do a good job. And
Yep. Yep.
it's exciting basketball. It really is. And as you can see today, this is probably one of the bigger crowds we've had here at the at ENC. And
Yep.
again, they've been great partners with us as far as using their facilities. And we're excited about expanding that with Brad and the athletic
Yeah,
department
yeah.
down here.
yeah,
So
like
it's
I said,
good
no,
for us.
yeah,
It is a great place to play.
it
and,
really is great.
yeah.
The place looks great. Eastern Naz, Brad Zargis, they've done a nice job renovating this place. It's bright. It's airy. We've got bleacher backs behind us.
Yeah, well,
But it'd be nice to host a playoff game here too.
well, I'll have to work my magic, you know.
I said, Quincy did a nice job coming out of that timeout.
Yeah.
Again, just playing. It doesn't, the score doesn't matter at this point. You got, 3 minutes and 46 seconds of an opportunity. Like
Right.
An opportunity to play and get better. I mean, you're going to play these guys again, I would assume.
Yeah.
So play, know what it's like to play against them and get better. Ooh, good take. Morgan's impressed me tonight when he's been
Yeah.
there. He's
Done a
been
nice
really,
job.
really good around the rim. Been able to finish a little bit.
Another player out of Boston English High School for us, Dougie.
Again, Northern Essex is deep. I mean, they got guys coming off the bench just making threes.
Yep. Makai Diedrich playing hard right to the end. Another little guy coming in. 32. My God, I don't know.
The interest.
230, huh? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's interesting. As, Northern Essex looking to break the 100-point barrier here.
Oh,
But
okay.
we've got the two highest scoring teams in the region playing tonight.
Okay,
Quincy
yeah.
came in here at 89 a game. Northern Essex
Okay.
at 86. So I guess you figure it's be a high-scoring game. But Northern Essex, their next possession
A
a
little bit
over
higher on the
100.
other end. But, our kids, I think, played hard. And,
Yep.
like you say, we're looking forward to the playoffs.
Yep.
Just competing,
Exactly. $99.74, 2:28 to go. Now, Northern Essex going
Well, we gotta-
deep on their bench right now. Northern Essex fans wanting the 18th player on Northern Essex
Oh,
bench
that's
to come
all
in,
right.
and they're coming.
I don't see 18 on. Is it 18? I don't see him on the. They don't have enough uniforms.
Yeah, we got a big roster here from Northern Essex.
We've got about 28 guys. I don't
Yeah.
see number 18, but I guess he's Mike. I guess that's his name. But
There
when's
you
he
go.
working the
Mike,
press?
Mike Diaz, yeah, number 20 from Northern. Yeah.
Is he? Okay. Oh, number 20. There you go. Mike Diaz. All right. He's from Lawrence, Mass. Greater Lawrence Technical School.
Obviously, vocal Northern Essex contingent here.
Could be
today.
their esport team. over
Yeah,
there.
it could
the
be.
esports
Listen,
guys.
esports has been big in the region.
I
Region
heard. You
21.
told me all about it. We're gonna
Hey, it's,
look into building that up at Quincy
it is-
College.
Very popular program with
When
with the students.
Always trying to. If there's an opportunity, if kids are interested, we'll do it. And we're trying to expand like everybody else. Our women's teams. We're co-ed in soccer and cross country now with running, and so we're trying to. We still recruit every year to get more women's teams at Quincy College like everybody else does. But it's
Well, it's
you know.
and it's not just Quincy. It's a challenge in the region. Region
Right.
21.
Yeah.
About 70% of the sports in Region 21 are men's sports.
yeah right.
And,
yeah.
and every school I know is working hard to actively increase women's participation, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as
No,
it
it's
sounds.
not. Yeah. I mean, a lot of kids that come to our schools are working. They,
Yep.
they come and
They have a lot.
they have a lot going on,
Yeah.
and so we just keep persevering on as our job, and like you say, help the kids where we can,
That's right.
and
That's right.
head them in the right direction is what we've all done into our careers, and it's
We're here for them.
it's a fun thing. Yeah, that's what we're here for. That's what it is. Keeps us young, us old
I don't know,
guys.
I guess,
and
maybe.
you soon
No,
to be
we're-
old.
yeah, we're-
soon to be
I'm
old,
with you.
maybe.
I
I don't
am
know.
with you.
I don't know. But Adam, I want to thank you for joining me today. I mean, this is a nice thing. I want to thank QATV, for broadcasting our game today, and I'm sure it'll be shown, to the people in Quincy to kind of show them what is going on at Quincy College, and for you to come in and add your expertise. You've been doing this a long time. You've had a long coaching career, and I couldn't think of anybody better to, really share your thoughts and things today.
Listen,
So
Jack,
it's great.
I appreciate the invite. Thank you to you. Thank you to QATV. This has been a blast. And you know what? It's been a heck of a game to watch. So,
Right.
as we almost get another ball over here. But no, as a Quincy resident and a longtime Quincy resident now,
There you go.
it's nice to be involved. It's nice to be involved with Quincy College and see all the good things you're doing. And
Well, it's great to have you. It's great to have you. And like I said, we're all working on the same objectives. You know what I mean? So It's
right.
it's
That's
all
right.
good. But again, thank you for coming and
Yeah.
thank you for sharing
No,
with us.
thank you for the invite.
And I hope the family up in West Quincy is, thoroughly enjoying our
I am sure
our
they
back
are.
and forth, you
I
know?
am sure they are thoroughly enjoying listening to
So-
us, Jack.
Great to have you, though. Great to have you.
We got 1:22 to go. Northern Essex up 22.
22.
my math
yeah.
right?
22.
And,
yeah.
Northern Essex coach Darren Stratton
Coach is
flipping
still
out
yelling
on his
at
team right now for some reason. I'm not sure what he's so upset about here, Coach Stratton. Up 22 with a minute 22 to go, but
Well,
sometimes you see something, you put some bench guys in that, you want your bench guys to play hard.
you might have heard we were on cable, though. You could have. You heard we were on
It
cable.
could be, right?
But again, I want to shout out to Ryan McQuaid. Ryan is our guy on the camera tonight, working for QATV, and Ryan played soccer at Quincy College. Always great to have Ryan here, and he does a great job. And again, John Cleary and all the guys at QATV, we thank you so much for making us a part of your broadcast, and hope to do it soon. And we're waiting to get Mass Bay down here in soccer or basketball maybe next year. We'll get
Absolutely.
that game done.
Getting a little
1:16 left, a little chippy, but
little chippy,
yeah.
And these are the kind of games at this point
Yeah.
you just want that clock to run and
Right.
everyone get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
here without
That's right.
without any issues. 22-point game, and
I think in looking at all the games this year, it's been. I think the league's been a good league. We haven't
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
a lot of problems, and
Yeah.
that's you don't want to see that. You
Yeah.
don't want to see any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And
no, I would agree with you. It's
the officials do a good job,
Yeah.
and
yeah. No, that's a great point. The officials in this region have been really good. Larry
Yeah.
Last, who's the assigner for the region, we get a lot of these officials that do Division II, Division III, Division I games.
right. Yeah.
We don't, and they're really good. And we've got two younger officials on the game, and that's no offense to Brian Gleason, but these two young guys are going places.
Right.
They're going to be really good college officials. So it's really, really good crew here. And we've had good crews all year.
Yeah.
Maybe I jinxed Northern Essex 2 minutes ago when I said they may get 100. Yeah. Good move.
Nice job
Good
by
move.
Ethan DeLiba, staying with the ball,
Yep,
staying with
yep.
the.
Well, you know what? It doesn't look so bad in the in the
Yeah.
score tomorrow. Oh, another steal. Hey, 16-point game.
I
Not
think
enough
they
time,
want
but,
that 100. They want that
Yeah, they
100.
do.
Here we go. Maybe they don't.
Oh, here it goes. They will not get that 100 right now. Oh boy. They're going to hold it. They're not going to try to score here. So they went scoreless the last 3.5, 4
That's right,
minutes.
yeah,
But
yeah,
hey,
good job.
so Northern
Once
Essex will
again, the
win this
final
thing.
score today looks like 99-83. Again, Adam, thank you so much. Thank you, QATV. Thank you, QATV. And great game, great game, great game. Great job by all. Great job by the officials. And
Great job. Thank you,
let's
Jack.
just shake
Thank you for
hands.
having me.
Adam, thank you. Ryan, we're good. Thank you very much. Jack Raymer, Adam Nelson.
We're out.
Till the next time.
Till the
We're
next
out of
one.
here. All right. We're probably out of here half an hour. We'll get the word from down at West Quincy. That was fun. That was good. Good. So as long as everybody just gets out of here, and that'll be good. They're not gonna. We don't want to do anything. Joe, who was the high scorer? For them, or I know for them probably. Should be one down there. I'll get one. Just try to condense it, I guess. Thanks, Coach. Huh? Leave it where it is. We can condense it. We'll try. Hey, you have a barrel? Rob? You got it?
What else you want me to do? Right?
Good win. Good win. Keep it rolling. I'll see it.